It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Troutman with the grab. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Nix now, 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Hold on a sec. Ice 44. Ready.
Here we go with Dobbins. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Love now, off the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Blaster, 6. Set, right, blue. Set, blue, 32. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
95.
To the air with Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Loves to throw again. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And they are all the way to that red zone.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 42 yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 45, set.
Love from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready?
A 2nd down throw here for Love. This is Reed working the right side. And he'll get it up to the 27.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down.
Here we fly through. 60 red. Ready.
Play action. Love. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ready.
1st down from the 42.
Black Ultra. Let's go. 6. 50 cluster. 6. Ready?
Play fake. It's Love. Man downfield. He's got it. So that's Dobbs. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points in the lead. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown.
Okay, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he's able to throw that ball right over their heads.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Knicks now on first and 10. Quick slant caught by Sutton. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
Second and 6.
Knicks off the play action.
33-yard line.
Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This is Sutton working the right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Play action with Nix. Buying some time left. Now he takes it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 5.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Down. Blue 32. Needle blue. Set, huh?
Out of his end zone. Love. And that's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill.
Yep.
This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
And he's finally out of bounds as he gets it up to midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense. often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Denver.
Oh, my son! Ready! Right here, 11.
On first down, it's Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Broncos have to hurry here, clock's still running.
Second and inches at the 25-yard line.
Nix from the gun. And no luck there, that throw falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still inches to go on third down. Once more, it's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Oh, my son!
From the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Come on, set. Black shot. Black, blue striker. Set.
Now Love on the play fake. They connect on the deep shot. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Red, yellow. Set.
Love with it on first down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Claws red. Ready?
Second and 10, Love trying again. Going all the way to the end zone here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
50, green. White. Drill, green. Ready?
Throwing his Love on third. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to fourth down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
That field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. And either way, Kate, well, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
20-yard line.
One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down. He's got it at the 30. And he will get this inside the 30. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Wilson with the return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Back, steal, black. 52 blue. Ready.
Love now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one into 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Needle blue. Cut, cut.
Takes the handoff, now low. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Completes this one to Kraft. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ready. Red, yellow. Cut.
Love on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Set, slide blue. 50, green. Ready?
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now here he goes on the boot. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen passes ball. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
The kick by Lutz is good, and they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
To win it down, it's your money down. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Come on, ready?
A second down throw here for Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Pressure coming for Love. Setting up the running back screen. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally brought down at the 33. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
52 blue. Hut, hut.
Throwing again. Love. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Down. Hut, hut.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard
Go now.
line.
Blue, 32.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Set, ready. Black 40. Black blue. Ready.
Heads out on the bootleg. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Finds him over the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a fourth quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play, because it takes all 11 doing their job.
33, yellow. Set, hut.
Looking inside the red zone. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Again on second and 10. Nix chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he is to throw. Vacates quick, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Desperation time here on fourth. Maybe a bit of desperation here. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So we jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Throwing now. Rolling out to his left. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Packers get it back after making their